there are different routes by which people have come under the impact and the consequences of sin. And I'm going to deal with 3 of them. The major focus is to deal with things that has become, it's not because there was no mosquito net around your window. Hello? Not those type. I'm talking about the thing that is embedded, the things that were passed down. Many of us, it's a lot easier for us to believe God for healing, for deliverance, when you can immediately see the hand of Satan in it. But if all your uncles were diabetic, your dad was diabetic, and then you started seeing signs and symptoms of diabetes, what are you going to think? Say it runs in our family. I would have even been shocked if I was not diagnosed as pre-diabetic. Then you now look for your uncle or your aunt that managed it the most. You go and study him. Say, uncle, what did you do? Now tell you aloe vera. Then he gives you the, hello? He now gives you the secret formula that they concoct. So you do the aloe vera, keep it under room temperature, but don't cover it for 7 days so that it can, Say, but the thing will develop maggot. They say, hey, don't worry. So they will slam one proverb for you to make this thing bearable and acceptable. Some persons went and did that investigation before there was any diagnosis. Because they say, this thing, now we get them for our house. It's our own. Those kinds of issues, when they are doing prayer for the sick, many people normally don't anticipate healing in that regard. And even those that look like they anticipate it, they are never going to be disturbed if they are not healed. Because, say, I've been just one try, but it's not as if. Let it not be that I didn't try to believe God. I want you to know that there were sicknesses. Hello? There were infirmities, there were diseases that were caused by demons, devils. Jesus cast out the devils with his word. But the bottom line is, it was all that he healed. Are you there? Including people whose problem was not because succubus was sitting on their left shoulder. Huh? There were people whose sicknesses was not because they broke a hedge. And then from that day, they contracted a demon spirit that is now harassing them. Those ones are a lot easier. If they say, this thing started, I had one dream one night, and I remember that I had that dream when I did this, and then I had this. And since then, people are usually eager and more expectant of deliverance if they can trace their challenges to a palpable event of demonic harassment. But I'm trying to say to you that even the Bible recognizes that it is not every sickness and infirmity that is a result of an immediate affront of demons. Yet, in the cross of Christ is provision for dealing with every. If it came by demonic harassment, no problem. By the word of Jesus will relieve you of that demonic incursion. And the moment the demons are taken care of, the relief you seek will come. But even if demons were not behind it, this is part of the Adamic things. And your own Adamic thing maybe started precipitating downwards in this specific fashion 17 centuries ago. Or maybe it was 4 centuries ago. Or maybe whatever. We cannot say, oh, there's a demon. No. Science can give us an exact history. They can trail it for us. So it was a mutation. Oh, it was a genetic mutation that happened, and then from then it became whatever. It's hereditary. So when you come, they ask of your history. Does anybody in your family? You say, okay, what of? Then they ask, okay. Then they will now tell you where it will yet lead. Say, it's not as if there's a cure, but we'll manage it. Hello? He was wounded for our transgression. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we are healed, irrespective of the history of the infirmity. The idea is both categories of problem, they meet their Waterloo in the person of the Christ, and both were handled by what? The cross of Jesus.